Coming full-fledged with a helmet on my head with a shield and some sharp legs.
If you want to escape your life and hop into mine for 15 minutes, this is Tea Time with Trin. I'm your host, Trinity Tamara Jones, and we're talking hot takes tonight. Let's get into it. Being grown. I've seen several tweets about just being grown, what it looks like, what it means. And then, during the time where I did not have my cellular device, I was forced to listen to the radio. And they were talking about it. But they were, talking about what makes a person grown. And the most common misconception is you grown when you paying bills. And, you taking care of yourself. And that's great. And that's amazing. Good for you. But that's the bare minimum. So let's get into it. Mind you, this is opinions. This is perspectives. And everyone has one. So you can agree to disagree and remain respectful because we tolerate no disrespect over here. But being grown to me means that you are trying to achieve emotional intelligence, meaning you are capable of taking accountability. And to me, accountability and apologizing go hand in hand. Because you can take accountability in the midst of an apology. And that's 9 times out of 10, like what you're supposed to be doing. So, when you can do that easily and it's not like pulling teeth, you're grown. When you can communicate effectively and efficiently and respectfully, you're grown. And you can come from a sincere place, keep it honest. Stop lying. Like, what are you lying for? You're grown. And all of that on top of paying your bills and, taking care of yourself, you mega grown. Mega. Super. But just doing that, just paying for yourself to live, that's the bare minimum of being an adult. Acting like one, treating others with respect, with dignity, moving with grace, that's being grown. And the Bible talk about it. And you already know, I'm going to place those in that description box. 2 Peter, Ephesians. Check that description box. Check his word. And come back to me. Because I'm always going to reference. Anything we talk about is going to line up with what God got to say. And being grown means mature, wisdom, love. Talk about it. Get into it. Moving on. Perspective versus reality. People these days use perspective a little too loosely for me. A little too much. We get it. We understand. Perception is a thing. Okay, now here's the kicker. You cannot tell me your perspective of a situation is different from mine when what we're talking about is a timeline of events. Stay with me. Perspective. A particular attitude toward or way of regarding something. A point of view. Frame of mind. Interpretation. Okay. Now, timeline of events, that's reality. The world or the state of things as they actually exist. A thing that's actually experienced or seen. A thing that exists in fact. Matter of fact, truth, actuality. So if I go, you slammed the door, or you stomped my toe, or you punched me, those are a matter of fact. That's not my perspective. It's not, I didn't perceive your punch. The perspective is why you did it, but the action is reality. So if I tell you what you did and you go, well, our perspective is different, that's your perspective. No, honey, it's not my perspective. It's what happened. Hot take it or leave it. A timeline of events is considered a factual representation, not how I perceive. If I go, well, you punched me in the face because of da-da-da-da-da, now that's my perspective. Or you slammed the door because da-da-da-da, you stomped on my toe because whatever. That's my perspective. But just making an observation of reality, perspective has nothing to do with it. Make your own decisions. Oh my goodness. I can't tell you how I didn't even know this was a thing for real until I just experienced it myself. But I'm so good at making my own decisions. So good. Like I really don't ask people for decision making. Like I'll ask for advice, I'll ask for suggestions, and even that is rare, and it's really only one person I'm going to. Because I'm only going to confide it and talk to somebody who is also founded by God. I don't ask my friends or family what I should do, especially when it's a life-changing decision. Gain some confidence, okay? Gain some trust in Him and make your own decisions. Stop going to your friends. Stop going to Sally Mae, because Sally Mae don't know what to do with your life. Like, Sally Mae did not create you. Go to God. Make a decision. And be confident in it. Stand 10 toes in it. Your friends should not be making life decisions for you. Permanent decisions for you. I hate being asked, so what should I do? Girl, boy, man, sir, go figure it out. That's what you should do. Be a grown-up. Decide, because you're not going to put that pressure on me. One, it's not my life. And two, it's not my life. Don't put that on me. Go figure it out. Go do your thing. Asking questions about what school you should go to and what job you should have and stuff that's affecting your life. Like, you got to handle that. Get on it. That's also, to me, another thing, being grown. Make your own decisions. Stop asking every single person around you what you should do. Figure it out. Coming for somebody's character. Hot take. What number are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hot take number 4. Coming for somebody's character. Now, when you are in disagreement with somebody, you're disagreeing about a situation. Okay? And my husband and I and my sister and I were talking about how talking mess don't come easy to us. Like, you know, we be watching baddies here and there, and I say here and there because, like, I'm really trying to cut back on that because it's really not beneficial at all. But you know, they be talking mess, not just baddies, but just anybody. Like, I've seen it in real life where it's a disagreement, and then they'll go and hit below the belt and start coming for somebody's character and like identity, and that's so baffling to me because I'm such a stick to the topic at hand type of person. Like, if we're not talking about how ugly Sally Mae is, why are we bringing up how ugly, big, fat, dusty, crusty Sally Mae is? Like, what are we doing? Childish. Grow up. Stop coming for my character. Stop coming for people's character and identity. Focus on the task at hand. Focus on what the situation is and keep it there. You have feelings, and that's great. But to me, this is my personal opinion, coming for someone's identity, coming for their characteristics, you did not like them from jump. Like, you wasn't messing with them from jump. It has nothing to do with the situation at hand. You've been having feelings. You've been feeling some type of way. And you've been just holding it in, and you're waiting for the opportunity to now speak your mind. And this is how you really been feeling. Snake. It's giving snake in the grass. Keep that short. Keep that lawn cut. Because don't come for my character. I am not that type. I don't come for people's character. I do not come for people's identity. I do not tell somebody who they are and how they are and what they are. I tell you what you did to me, and I tell you how you made me feel, and that's it. Keep it there. Because the second you come from my character, that really is like a cut ties for me. Like, I really am cool off of you. I love you, and I can love you from over there. But as far as like me being personal and vulnerable with you, and like, nah, I'm cool. I'm cool. You wasn't messing with me from the jump. So now, like, I don't trust you for real. And anytime we disagree on something, you gonna always come for me personally, and not for what I did or said to you that made you feel some type of way. So I'm cool. Keep it over there. Keep that. Don't bring that over here. Hot take number 5. Clout chasing God is wild. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of seeing it. God is working on me with that one because it really be grinding my gears. Like this if you type amen, if you repost, if you love Jesus. I feel bad for those who don't repost this because Like, first of all, stop using my guy's name in vain. First of all, let's cut that out. Second of all, clout is a hell of a drug. And he see you. Like, what are you doing? You're doing it for engagement. You're doing it for attention. It's manipulative. It really is. You telling somebody that they don't love God because they're not liking your little tweet. They're not liking your little post. Are you for real right now? Are you serious? Tired of it. Well, where he tell you to do that at? Tell me. Let me know. Show me something. Because from my understanding, there's a verse that tells you specifically to not do some crap like that. And I'm going to put it in the description box like I always do. But nowhere do it say to clout chase God. To seek out attention using his name in vain. Stop clout chasing God. Stop. Cut it out. Hot take number 6. Menstruation. Oh my goodness. Now this is for the ladies, obviously, because we the only ones who go through this cycle. And let's talk about it, okay? Okay? Hormonal fluctuations during your menstrual cycle. Intense emotions, irritability, depression, anxiety. Listen, I go through it. Okay? It be all over the place. And we gotta hone in, okay? And we gotta just be on our toes and be even more aware of the decisions we make during that time and how we're feeling during that time, how we're operating, the way we're thinking, because that's when the enemy's gonna attack us for real. We are weak, okay? We are vulnerable. The guard is down. So during your menstrual cycle, you need to have that full armor on and ready 24/7, 24/8, okay? You need to. You got to. Because during that time, you could really affect your life. You change your relationships and the dynamic of the way that you move. Like, it's a serious week or two. Don't make any important decisions that you haven't really sat and thought about and gave to God. You got to really cleave on to him during that time. You really, really do. Because I've done slipped up a little too much during those 2 weeks of just PMSing and then, being on your actual cycle. Like, it's our responsibility. Yes, it's up to whoever we're around to, show us grace and patience during that time, of course, but it's up to you to handle it. You are a woman. You've been going through this for however long since it started. A little harder during that time. So you got to put in a little more work, put in a little more effort to make sure you're still walking with God, to make sure you're still living, in his word, because you can't just snap on somebody and be like, oh, sorry, I'm on my period. Get it together. God don't care. He don't care. It's okay. Hot take number 7, last and final. Being a kind person doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. It costs no money. Okay? Just do your part. Do your part. Who cares what they do to you? Why are you trying to reciprocate? Why are you stooping down? What are we doing? Okay? Be true to who you are. Be confident. Okay? Don't let nobody move you or have the power to move you. Be kind. Just be kind. It's okay. It's okay. Unnecessarily mean people. Just mean for no reason. Just mad. Stay home. Like, be quiet. Be by yourself then. And don't bring that energy around nobody. Goodness, it's exhausting. Just stay home. Be kind or stay home. I love y'all. Thank you for listening. Talk to me. I talk back. God bless.
Born again believers, you better beware. The enemy is riding, get out of your chair. The call is for brothers and sisters of warfare. Step to this battle full armor to bear.